Trading Journal, Episode 8, from $1,600 to $3,200. In this video episode, I will trade over 2 days, July 8 and July 11. The trading history is still continuous here. There are a total of 9 trades, 3 trades on July 8 and 6 trades on July 11. And as you already know, all of these trading records are still on the Exness account with ID 6390. So if someone makes videos similar to mine, ask them to show the continuous trading history between the videos they posted. If they cannot show it, then you already understand how many accounts they have blown. And today I will reveal the super support and resistance zones. This is the essence of what I have studied, learned, researched, and backtested to discover. Today I will guide you in detail so you can apply it, find it, and draw these highly reliable support and resistance zones. To explain it in the simplest and clearest way, you should use my indicator. This indicator is programmed based on algorithms and logic to find super support and resistance zones. Now look at the chart. Do you see the buy and sell signals? The long green and red signals are the main signals. The dark blue and purple signals are the secondary signals that come with the indicator. Now let's look carefully at the chart and remember this clearly. At this dark blue secondary signal, do you see that right after it, there is an accumulation zone like this? Now look at this green main signal. It also appeared inside the price zone that I was watching. Right after that, the price continued to accumulate in this zone. So I draw and highlight this area, and that becomes a reliable support and resistance zone. Do you see how simple it is to find it? It is simple because we are using the indicator. Now let's try to find another reliable support and resistance zone. We have 3 signals to pay attention to here. 1 main red signal and 2 secondary signals, buy and sell. Do you notice that the closing prices of these 2 secondary buy and sell signals are almost the same? So by drawing and highlighting based on these 3 signals, we will have another reliable support and resistance zone. Remember to draw it based on the closing price. So far, we have found 2 reliable support and resistance zones. Now let's see whether the market respects these 2 zones or not. In this series about super support and resistance, I will prioritize trading only at these reliable zones. I will ignore other entry methods and technical analysis techniques that I taught before to make it easier for you to understand. A secondary sell signal has appeared inside the resistance. There is a high probability that the sellers are preparing to push the price downward. This pin bar is almost the same height as the resistance zone and sits nicely inside the resistance. And it appears right next to a secondary sell signal. So why not take a sell trade and aim for a 2R profit, right? The stop loss can simply be placed above the wick of that pin bar candle. When we already have a sell trade like this and a secondary buy signal appears, there is no need to panic. Because this secondary buy signal is not inside the support zone below. It is only in the middle area, so there is still no sign of a bullish reversal. This secondary buy signal is now inside the support zone. If a pin bar with a slightly long lower wick appears, that would be a very nice setup. Oh wow, it keeps dropping. When a secondary buy signal appears inside support like that, the price usually needs to retest the support before continuing downward. So I can wait for a successful retest before entering a sell trade. It didn't even touch the level for a retest, and it kept dropping. That's strange. Did I draw the zone incorrectly somewhere? No, not really. Right now the closing price of this red candle is almost equal to the closing price of that red pin bar over there. There is a high chance that the buyers are running out of strength. When they're about to run out, they usually stop at the initial safe zone to take shelter. Right? I knew it. The retest failed. If it cannot go down, it will try to move up. Today the price movement is a bit confusing. A buy signal appeared right after the price broke out of support, but then a secondary sell signal appeared like this. It's quite difficult to analyze. When things are difficult, just skip them and wait to keep your wallet safe. This bullish pin bar sits neatly inside the price zone where the secondary sell signal appeared. It seems the market really wants to move up, but it still respects the reliable support and resistance zone we identified earlier. So it came back to retest it again. So what is the price zone of this secondary sell signal? It is a super support and resistance zone. I will enter a buy trade here and still aim for a 2R profit. A secondary buy signal has also appeared right at the super support and resistance zone we identified earlier. Now you can understand how accurately the indicator identifies these super support and resistance zones. See that? Right after that, a bullish pin bar appeared, with a similar wick rejection to the previous pin bar. I will take another buy trade. Will I win this trade as well? Is the win rate at these super zones high or low? As I mentioned earlier, I will focus and prioritize entries at these super zones so you can clearly understand the super support and resistance concept. Because if I traded normally based on these two support and resistance zones, we would have many entry opportunities, such as selling here, selling again here, and buying here. So we now have two buy trades at the super support and resistance zone. Clearly, the win rate here is very high, right? Earlier were the three trades from July 8th, and now this is the chart for July 11. Previously, you could see the balance was $1,977, but when switching to July 11, it suddenly became $1,981. Why is that? Did I accidentally reveal a video cut or edit? No, that's not the case. It's the rebate fee refund being added. Here it is, $3.97. You can see it in the trading history. If anyone is trading but has not received rebate fee refund like this, feel free to contact me. You can get back quite a lot of trading fees. Today, we will also start by identifying reliable support and resistance zones to find where the super zone is. Here, I have already found two reliable support and resistance zones, and the way to identify them is similar to what I explained earlier. First, let's look at the lower support and resistance zone. It is identified by a total of 5 buy signals, including 4 secondary signals and 1 main signal. Remember, we draw the support and resistance zone based on the candle closing price. The upper support and resistance zone only has 2 secondary sell signals, but what else do we have? That is an accumulation zone. In fact, if I were more careful, I should have extended this support and resistance zone all the way to this peak. So in conclusion, with my indicator identifying reliable support and resistance zones is no longer difficult, right? A main sell signal has appeared inside the resistance zone. The price will very likely drop from here. There is another main sell signal. This time, the bearish candle body shows strong selling pressure at the main sell signal. I decide to enter a sell trade immediately. The take profit will be placed near the support below, and the stop loss will follow a 2R ratio. Does this look familiar? Is it similar to the first sell trade on July 8th earlier? It was also a secondary buy signal sitting in the middle, not inside the support below, so I kept the sell trade, and it hit take profit without reversing upward. When you see these 3 points, what do you notice? The price clearly respects these two reliable support and resistance zones, right? When price touches it, it drops. When it touches again, it rises. But always remember not to trade mechanically like that. You must wait for a confirmation candle showing a reversal. Let me reveal the candle structure and formation when price enters the superzone so you can remember it. It doesn't have to look exactly the same every time, but the reaction candles usually form neatly inside the superzone. So I'm entering a buy trade here. The win rate at these zones is very high. I'm even increasing the lot size 3 times for this trade. The take profit will be placed near the resistance above. Wow, it hit the take profit in just one 1-minute candle. If I had entered just a little later, I would have missed this super zone trade, right? Now there is a secondary sell signal inside the resistance. Looks like the price is about to drop. This candle closed higher than the candle with the main sell signal earlier, and this resistance zone has just shown a secondary sell signal inside it, just like I explained at the beginning. Usually in this situation, the price will retest this resistance before moving up. This pin bar candle has already retested deep into the resistance zone. Time to buy. Oh wait, did it trap us? I knew it. It will go up anyway. When the market really wants to break resistance, it often pulls back first before making the move. This twin candle pattern is quite reliable because the opening price of the green candle is clearly higher and easy to identify. It is even higher than the closing price of the red candle. I don't believe this trade will hit stop loss again. With this bullish momentum, I want to test a 4R target, since this entry price is lower than the previous stop loss trade. You can see it clearly, right? Once the market respects a reliable support and resistance zone, it will hold the price at support and bounce strongly upward. I'm adding another buy trade. The buyers are clearly strong. The stop loss and take profit are exactly the same as the previous buy trade. The profits are coming in nicely now. With trades like this, how could we stay poor? Those two secondary buy signals are also quite good. We only need an accumulation zone to confirm a reliable support and resistance zone. If there is no accumulation zone, we can simply wait for more signals. As soon as it touched the support again, there was a wick rejection forming a pin bar. See that? Once we identify a reliable support and resistance zone, it becomes very easy to see how the price respects it. Now there is accumulation forming right near this reliable support and resistance zone. Guess what will happen after this accumulation breaks? Will it go up or down? The answer is it will go up, and the probability is around 90%. In the SMC trading method, this is probably called an order block zone. I'm not specialized in SMC, so if I use the wrong term, please forgive me. And here's a small hint for you. The confirmation candle for the super zone has already appeared. If you're interested, you can open the trade history and study it. That's why I went straight in with a 1.55 lot buy trade. What do you think about the method I shared for identifying reliable support and resistance zones? Do you find this guide easy or difficult? Leave a comment and let me know. And if you want to use this indicator, let me know in the comments as well. My assistant will be ready to guide and support you. All right then, let's make profits together in this market.